It's the King George VI chase on Boxing Day. It's one of the biggest races of the year, and Corso Star's going for his 5th victory in a row. But can he do it?
Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, I think before we go any further, we really need to put just a little historical context on this. I mean, we almost forget just how good Corto Star is. I know he's not as good as Arkle, well, so what? Just remember this one thing, and I think we really should remember this. He's going for 5 in a row. The last horse to achieve 5 consecutive wins in a major jumps race in this country was Golden Miller in the Cheltenham Gold Cup back in the 1930s. If Corto Star does this, he really is up there with anybody.
I mean, he's already one of the all-time greats
Yeah.
in the chase scene, and he won by 36 lengths last time. Can he reproduce that?
Well, you just hit the nail on the head. He won by 36 lengths last time. If he's anywhere near to that, you're more than anything else. You're just trying to find something who can beat him. Can you find one in those entries that's capable?
Well, there are 13 runners, so we'll have a look. Long run, he's probably a bit too young for this, but he's got 16 starts, 10 wins.
Yeah, I mean, he won the Feltham over course and distance last year, which is in his favour. But the thing that strikes me is he was only 3rd in the Paddy Power Gold Cup at Cheltenham in November, and that was off a rating of 158. Now, Corto Star's on 190. In theory, from that run, he's got to find £32. Do you think he's got that?
Personally, I don't, but we'll have to see. For Paddy Plasterer might have a great name, but has he got the game to match?
Well, he's very consistent, but consistently second. He hasn't won since he won the Arkle in 2009, and frankly, he's not sure to stay 3 miles either. But to finish it off, he tends to be better second half of the season, so not for me.
Size in Europe, he ran Corso Star pretty close last time, but can he find a bit more?
I'm not sure. He's another one who's stepping up in trip, and Henry de Bromhead's got no worries about that. I'm not so sure. I really think he could be one for the frame, but I'm not quite sure he's going to put Corto Star to the sword this time round. I can't quite see it.
Okay, Riverside Theatre is the one that I like, and I'd back him in the without Corso Star market, but can he beat Corso Star?
Well, again, he's not proven over the trip. He's a flatbred. But I think he will stay. I don't think that's necessarily a problem. And I can see him running a really big race, but he's not got a lot of experience. And I just think right at the end, he's going to come up a little bit short because it's all going to be a bit new to him, and it's really gun to the head time.
I mean, what I like about him is that he jumps well, and if he jumps well, then in the without Corso Star market, I think that's a great bet. I think it's 6-1 in that market, and I just can't see anyone in the field beating him. Well,
I think the only difference is I can see him getting to the home turn. I can see him really being in there. But that's when Corto Star is going to say, right, who wants to go with this? Who can actually go with me all the way? And I don't think he's quite ready for that yet, but we'll see.
Planet of Sound was 30 Imperial Commander, but is that going to be good enough on Boxing Day?
Not quite sure. I mean, he did win at Puncheston Festival in April. As you say, he was 3rd to Imperial Commander in the Betfair Chase. But the one thing is, he's got a lot of speed. Flat 3 miles like Kempton, I think, will play to a lot of his strengths. Again, I can see him pushing Corto Star, just not actually quite sure he's going to push him all the way.
Okay, and another danger is Nakarat, who pushed Corso Star far last year, but has he found anything this year?
Well, you say he did push him a long way. He led most of the way and he paid the price. Finished a well-beaten 4th, I think it was 41 lengths in the end. He's a front runner, and I think he's going to set the race up for everybody, especially Corto Star, because he's going to drag the field around to places where they don't really want to go. He's going to make it hard, but I just don't quite think he's going to have enough from 3 out. I think Corto Star will say, no, you've taken it that far, now step aside, son, this is my turn.
Okay, Ruby Walsh normally rides Corto Star, but he's out with a broken leg, I think it is.
Yeah.
Noel Feely's going to take the ride. How's that going to affect the race?
Well, according to Paul Nicholls, and he should know, one of the reasons he's picked Noel is the fact that he's a very similar riding style to Ruby Walsh. So in effect, the horse won't necessarily feel much of a difference. Now, I know Noel Feely isn't a household name, but he's a damn good jockey. He's been a damn good jockey for the last 10 years. If Corto Star doesn't win, I don't think it's going to be because of Noel Feely.
Okay. So presumably Corto Star to win his 5th in a row?
Yeah. King George 6, Corto Star 5.
There you have it. Boxing Day will tell all.